Hello and welcome to this video. I hope you are having a fabulous day. Today I decided I'm going to just paint some of the flowers around the yard. Yeah, that's my plan, and let's get started. I think I'm going to start with these beautiful petunias first. So I got my paper. I'm just using like just regular watercolor paper, and I'm just going to start by drawing out some of these beautiful flowers, and then I've got all my paints here. Lots of lovely colors. So I just got these drawn out, so now I'm just going to get my paint and start painting them. Oh, and I just have to say, I'm sitting on the porch here, and every time I move, it squeaks very loudly. Yeah, it's very loud. I'm just gonna get some water from the pool. I hope this isn't me being very lazy, but I don't feel like going inside and getting it. Here's the colors that I'm kind of maybe gonna do something like that. I think I'll do this red here. Whoa! No, I'm already starting to make a mess. Oh, I got it all over my hands. I need some kind of table. It's too hard painting on the ground. So I'm gonna go see if I can find something. I think this will work just perfect. I think I'm gonna start with this colored one over here. I think I need to use a little bit bigger of a brush. I'm gonna try this one here. Yeah. I'll use the smaller one, of course, for like the little details and stuff. I think I have a little bit too much water in here. If I spill it, it's absolutely gonna ruin everything, so I'm just gonna dump some out. Oh no! Exactly what I thought was gonna happen, and sure enough it did. My fabulous color wheel is absolutely soaking wet. I'm just gonna have to let everything dry out. So I got some of my water, and I have a much better plan this time. I am going to keep my water on the ground so it doesn't spill everywhere. I probably should have done that in the first place. My plan is to make it darker in the center. I think I'm gonna actually need some black to help darken the colors a bit. I need to go wash my hands. I have just paint all over them. So I will be right back. Okay, let's continue painting. I got this flower here more or less painted on, so I'm just gonna finish up with these two flowers. My battery low light is flashing again. This was a big problem of mine last video, so anyways, I'm gonna charge my battery and I'm just gonna keep painting because once I start, I'm not gonna like stop and wait for my battery. As you can see, I'm extremely messy when I start painting. Everything goes everywhere. I pretty much got this finished up, inspired by these three flowers here. So these were the colors that I used. Now I'm just adding some of these darker little things in here. So I messed up in the center of this flower. I should have left some white. As you can see here, the center of the flower is white, and I didn't do that. I painted it all black. So I'll probably just go back and add a little bit of acrylic white paint in the very center there, and that will take care of that. Now since I'm done with the petunias, I think I'm going to paint probably the clematis. Actually, there's clematis behind me. To make this a little bit easier, I'm gonna pick the flowers and like stick them in a vase. Oh my goodness, the sun is so bright. I can barely see. I think I'm gonna pick this flower here. Oh, this tree has really nice leaves. The edges of the leaves are a little bit red, and so are the stems. So I'm gonna paint these, and I think I'm gonna collect a few other flowers around the yard, and then I will start painting again. Next, I'm going to pick some of these beautiful flowers. Do you want to see something absolutely adorable? Hello, kitty. There's some super fabulous red flower in the backyard here. I'm gonna try to get some of that, but it's a little bit high. So I got a ladder. So I got this super cool little flower. It has like all these little fluffy things on it. I think it's gonna be really fun to paint. This flower here is also really pretty. Anyways, I think I already have kind of a big collection, so I think I'm just gonna go with what I have. So it was getting fairly hot outside, like 85 degrees, 90 or something like that. So I decided to move inside, but I picked all the flowers so that I can paint them. This is a clematis. I also picked these begonias, I think they are. And then some of this blue lobelia. And this Japanese maple, some kind of maple. I'm not exactly sure. There's lots of different varieties. So yeah, some bottle brush. That's not its scientific name. I'm not even sure what its scientific name is. I probably wouldn't even be able to pronounce it. Anyways, we are going to have fun painting in the rest. So I'm going to sketch in this clematis here. Now that's done, and I'm just going to mix some paint colors and paint it in. So I'm going to use this color paint for the outside part of this, and then this one here for the inside purple, because it's like a little bit different purple from the outside to the inside there. So now I'm just going to take a very small brush and paint in the little darker parts. I love flowers, and they are my favorite thing to paint. Oh, my head's not afraid. I'll just add this different colored purple stripe kind of down the center of the petal. Oh yes, this is turning out really good. Whoa, I got way too much water mixed in with that. That's why I always have paper towels. I'm almost done painting this one here, or at least the petals. I love putting the same color in different shades together. I just think it's so pretty. Now I'm just going to paint the few little leaves behind it and the stem. Of course, can't forget the stem. So I already have a bunch of different greens here. I'm just going to use a little bit of all of them, I think, and paint in the leaves, and then I will be done this flower. For the leaves, I painted a lighter background and then went in with darker color. Doing the reverse of that's easier for me, although a lot of leaves, here, let's see if this will focus. For example, the little veins are lighter colored than the leaves. I'm going to paint this fabulous little fluffy flower next. I just love these little things starting to fall off on the table though. I'm starting to feel kind of lazy. I think I'm not going to draw this one out, and I'm just going to start painting. Yeah, we're just gonna see what happens. I don't know if I've ever done this before. I'm already loving the way this is turning out. I'm finished painting the bottle brush. It's this plant here, and this is how it turned out. This is actually taking me a lot longer than I expected. I'm actually just going to finish up with the last three here, and then I'll move on to the final part, which is I gotta go find it. I'm going to get a calligraphy pen and write in the names of the flowers beside them. And I've never used a calligraphy pen before, so we'll just see how it goes. All right, now for a little bit of the red inside of the leaf. The stem is actually like brilliant red. All right, now that leaf is done, and I'll move on to the next one. This is actually really fun, literally like painting these flowers and leaves like that are right here. I'm so used to painting off of a picture. It's really nice to literally like have a flower right in front of me. I'm just making this like a bright reddish pink kind of color. I just love this begonia here. It's such a neat flower, and this plant basically just has like 4 petals. The leaves of this plant, they are the coolest thing. Kind of like a lily pad actually. The smaller leaves also are all like curly queued up, and then as they grow, then they like kind of open up. I am finally done with this painting. So now I'm just gonna go find my calligraphy pen and try to put that together. So here it is. It's basically just a kit that has everything in it. All right, I have so much stuff on this table. I'm just gonna actually just move it all off. I'm gonna clean that up, and then we'll try this out. Now, since I've moved everything to the side, so I have a little more room here, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to use this. There is the instruction book. This is kind of like the practice thing, kind of tells you how to draw the letters. Although I'm sure you could just make up your own way of drawing them too. There are 3 pens. Basically, these are all different sizes. And then here, there are the inks to put in them. There's different colors, so there's like black and green, blue, purple, and red. Now I need to figure out how to do this actually. What it says is to just snap this into the bottom of the pen. This basically has the potential to make a huge mess, I think. This here is just a whole little thing of ink. And if this spills, I mean, that's like gonna be a huge mess to clean up, and it would probably stain everything too. So I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I think I'm gonna do the medium-sized pen. Oh, you know what? I forgot one part. I have to erase all the pencil marks I still have. I don't have a big eraser, I'm just gonna have to use this one. Okay, I need to do this on a hard surface. I'm gonna write the names of the flowers beside them. And I did look up how to spell them because I'm a horrible speller. And the last thing I need to do is misspell the flower on my piece of paper because it's not like you can erase a pen. So it basically just says to put the ink in the back of the pen, so I'm gonna try that. It says it should just click in the back, but I don't know if this is working. I don't know, this is like way harder than I thought it would. Okay, that definitely, there we go. It's in now. I'm just worried it's all gonna come out the top. I better do a little bit of practicing before I actually start. Whoa, there's like a lot of ink is coming out. So this I'm gonna have to spend a little more time on trying to figure out. I can't get a good line. Basically, as I make a line, it just kind of expands or something. But I did find in my lovely bag of markers a calligraphy pen. This actually works pretty good. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use this marker here. First of all, I'm going to decide where I'm going to write the names of the flowers down. Then I'm going to draw a straight line because I'm the kind of person that when I start drawing letters, they just look like they're going off a waterfall. They start out straight and then it's just like, I don't know what happens, but I cannot write in a straight line. This is gonna be my own version of letters. So if I mess up, it's gonna be messed up in marker. Okay, I feel like I need to practice one more time. Okay, I think I'm ready to try this. All right, first word is finished. Okay, I know that's upside down, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to do the maple leaf. I'm not exactly sure what kind of maple, either a Japanese or ornamental. I know I'm being very undescriptive by just putting maple, but I do not want to put the wrong one down. All right, it is complete. I am so happy with how it turned out. Although I have to say it took an eternity, and here it is. Here is a close-up of how this lovely picture turned out. Like I've said before, flowers are my favorite thing to paint, and I think they will forever be my favorite thing to paint. There's just so many different kinds, and they're all different colors. So for this, I used flowers I picked from the yard, the pen, and watercolor paint, all the colors I ended up using. I think it turned out lovely. I hope if you have some flowers in your yard or at the park or wherever that you have fun painting them. That is it for this video. Until next video, have fun making things. Don't ever forget how special you are, and bye for now.